The theme which stands out to me the most in this passage is the theme of the role of intelligence. The movie addresses the message that although monetary accomplishments can be important, self-fulfillment and happiness is achieved through life experiences and personal relationships. The main point that Sean Maguire, who is Will's therapist, is trying to get across to Will is that the role of intelligence in one's personality isn't truly defined by facts and books, rather by the situations and interactions that humans as individuals have actually experienced in their own lives. Maguire proves his point through a list of multiple and completely different comparisons that tap into multiple aspects of any regular person's life. He explains to Will that although he is knowledgeable about facts or references about things like war, love, or the Sistine Chapel, in order to truly understand what any of those places or feelings are, you have to be a part of that moment or physically experience that certain place. Maguire defines the differences between someone who is defined as a genius in an educated sense and someone whose intelligence comes from the experiences and lessons they've learned throughout their life. A genius can never truly be intelligent, but someone who's intelligent already displays the qualities of a genius. What I mean by this is someone who is knowledgeable about a topic displays the qualities of a genius, but has never actually experienced the concept in human form. By living through the experience yourself, it allows you to experience the emotions and senses associated with it, which allows you to fully understand and grasp the concept of it. At the end of the passage, Maguire tells Will that he is in fact a genius, but he majorly lacks real intelligence due to the fact that he's an overconfident kid who, as Maguire said, is a scared shitless kid. This is really impactful towards Will because he realizes that he has to mature to stop being an arrogant and stubborn kid. This will help him to grow up and face the fears of his past in order to move on and become a changed man. To look at it in a little bit of a different way, someone who plays the game is going to know a lot more about the game than somebody who studies it every single day because the person playing it has actually been a part of it and physically experienced it. The movie provides a very important message to its viewers, saying that if you don't utilize your intelligence to achieve as much success in your life as possible, then you're wasting one of God's greatest given gifts. The character in which I feel that I am most similar to when comparing their personal growth to my own is Will. I feel that nearing the end of the movie, Will really understood and was thankful for how smart he was and realized not to take it for granted. The therapist does a very good job in saying certain things and lecturing Will in a way that made him realize that he shouldn't take his genius abilities for granted and to use them to their fullest potential to avoid wasting what he has been given from God. This relates very strongly to myself, especially throughout this pandemic, because I've really learned to appreciate everything that's in my life, such as simple things like being able to have food on my table every day and my parents' ability to maintain stability in their jobs through these times. I've learned that I should be so grateful for every little thing in my life that's good, because there are millions of people who have lost their jobs as a result of the pandemic and are still left trying to provide for their families and ensure stability for the ones that they love. Times like the ones we're in right now should teach anyone who is able to have good things in life to be grateful for what they have and appreciate it, because some people don't have much at all and are forced to not live but to survive.